Hey, this is Rick from Sparkki. I'm here to give you a weekly progress for week number 13, and I'm going to be giving you some of the things that we accomplished, some of the things that are going to be coming up for the next week. And as always, I'm going to go ahead and include a blog post that details all of the change log, so you're more than welcome to go check out the blog post and read through all the changes that we went through. I'm going to be giving you a small little demo here and give you a quick overview of some things that we accomplished. I'm also going to go ahead and include a separate video linked with that email that goes ahead and talks about the complete overview of the software that you can go through at your own pace. So we created a little 18-minute video that goes through the entire software from idea to launch to accepting students. So I'm going to leave that video there for you to go watch. I'm not going to go too much into it in this video, but I'll link you to that one. So go check that one out. Full on demo of the software itself. So if you want to learn more about it, check out that video. I'll link you to it. The big accomplishment for last week was launching our beta. So our beta is officially now open. We are accepting pilot programs. So if you are in our early adopters, we're going to go ahead and just bring you over to our pilot programs, and we're going to be moving forward with that here in the next weeks to come. But here, I'm going to go ahead and talk about some of the things that we accomplished. So we got our domain name mapping completed. So this is the process of making sure that when you launch a course, we generate a domain name for you so you can go ahead and point your students to it. We also went ahead and finished up the MVP for the learning management system, and I'll go through that here in a bit. We also added support for SSL site-wide, so all of your courses will be secured under an SSL certificate, all included within the price of your membership at Sparkki. Let's go ahead and jump into the demo here. We're going to go ahead and start off with the custom domain mapping. So a new domain is generated every time you create a new course. The domain gets added to our DNS lookup table that we have, and then we validate, depending on the domain name that's generated, we go ahead and output that course. Again, all subdomains are fallback, so if you have a custom domain name, you can bring it over. If you don't have one, we'll have that fallback there for you always. And then all subdomains are unique. And we also have welcome wizard at the end once you actually go ahead and create a course. So let's jump over here and let's create a course here real quick. I'm going to create a course. I'm going to give this one a course name. So I'm going to say, let's do this one on Unity. And then this is the new screen. Do you have a custom domain name? So if you have a custom domain name, you can just bring it over. For example, if you have something like university.codewithintent.com, you just simply type that in and you can bring that custom domain name over. All you have to do is point over that subdomain to the domain that we generate at the end. There's instructions here of how to actually do that. So if you want to know more about it, you can go ahead and read those instructions there. We're looking for it in this format here. So if you have a subdomain or a domain name, you can go ahead and bring that over just simply by inputting it here. So I'm going to get rid of that because I'm going to just let Sparkki itself generate a subdomain for me. So I'm going to click skip. And then do I have a logo? I'm just going to skip these. Description, we've been through here already. Course cover image, all this is still the same. Course restrictions, author name, author image, Facebook share image, Twitter share image, publish the course, open enrollment, Google Analytics, Facebook tracking. All right, so now we're here at the end. So is it published? No. Is it open enrollment? Not yet. And we pretty much gave it a name, and it's going to go ahead and generate that course for me. So I'm going to go ahead and click on create course, and this is going to go ahead and instantiate that course for me. So I'm going to click create course, and that's how fast it was to create a course. We have this FIP 2731.sparkki.com. That is where you can point your students now. They can register for your course, and that is the subdomain that gets generated for you. So if you click on here, you'll see here, oh look, there's my course that we created, and here's all the sections you can go ahead and edit with a visual editor, which we talked about in previous calls, previous weekly update progress. So I'm not going to go into that here now, but we can now share that URL. So FIP-2731 will take you to that course. And just to prove it to you, I'm going to pull up my phone and I'm going to head over to, I'm just going to open up a new tab, and I'm going to head over to FIP-2731.sparkki.com. subdomain.com. And then you can see here's the course itself. So it went ahead and took me to that course section. So that's how easy it is to create a course now. We simply generate that, and you can go ahead and share that URL wherever you like. So let's go back over here and let's see. We talked about the subdomain, the new wizard at the end. Fall back if you don't have a subdomain or a domain, you can just simply fall back to the Sparkki one. And then finally, the last part that I want to talk about with the subdomain mapping is that we go ahead and map that subdomain to the course. And if you delete that course, there's going to be a not found page. So I can show you that what that looks like here. If you just simply go to a course that doesn't exist, you'll get this page here, which is for course not found. And that is if you delete the course, this is the page that your students are going to see. So it's really important that if you're going to delete a course, you notify your students that that course is going to be gone. Just an FYI there for you. So let's go back into customized course. And then here's a whole entire course and the course curriculum, all that. We've been through that already. So I'm going to go back to that course that we created. Here's that one. And I'm going to go into sign up. This is signing up as a student. So this is typically what the students will see. I'm going to type in my name, Rick, and then my email, and I'm going to click register. And this is a confirmation page that the students see once they go ahead and register for this course. They get an access pass. They can download the access pass here, and then they'll be able to see the access pass here. Here's where they can go ahead and log into the course. Here's the login portal for it, and then here's their login. So I'm going to go back over here and let's look at this on the learning management side. So we went and finished the authentication, which is the secure code that we generate right here. We also finished the file section, student enrollment. So this is the process of them signing up with their name and email. Support for 6 media types, added support for 404, which we talked about, and then added support for empty module. So if you come back over here, let's copy this code, and then I'm going to go into the login portal. You'll see here, here's what your students will see once they actually go ahead and go into the course. Right now, there isn't really much inside this course because we haven't added any of the content there. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go over to a course that's already built, that has all the content already, and I'll share with you that example. So this is a course that's already created. This one's on the training side for franchises. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to go ahead and sign up for this course. I'm going to type in my name and then my email. I'm going to go ahead and register for it. And again, I get my access pass. I'm going to go into a login portal. And you can see here, this one has 5 different modules. And this one does have content in it just because this is a module that we're working on as one of our examples. So I'm going to head over to module 4. You can see here, this one has a slide deck here with the arrows here on my Mac. I can go ahead and go through the slides, and then you can just pretty much learn whatever it is that you want to learn specifically here with this module. And I'm going to click next. This one has a file download with a checklist. I'm going to download that. Wait for that download to come in. There it is. And there's that PDF with all those files that we just talked about. So this is a file download. And if we come back to the courses and we go to curriculum, lessons, and then add a lesson, as you can see here, we have 6 types of lessons. So for your students, these are the 6 types of lessons they can go ahead and access. So if we go back over here, click next, they're going to get a quiz, and this quiz is being brought in by an iframe. So you can click start quiz. You can go ahead and answer the quiz there, but I'm going to click next. Here's the slide, another slide deck. Here's a video. We'll click play on this video. And again, this is another video that they can go ahead and watch there. So I'm going to pause that. I'm going to click next. Here's another quiz. And then here's another slide deck. And then another video. So that's pretty much how this module is composed and created. You can go ahead and create your modules based on those lesson types, and this is typically what the students will see. We have a couple of sections here like the syllabus, the module section, which we looked at, the files, which are all the files that are currently available, the settings that are typically available for your students. But again, this is the view for the students. This is the learning side for the students themselves. Here in the next upcoming week, we're going to be working more on the LMS side. We're going to be looking into integrating quizzes, and we're also going to be looking into integrating payments. So for this upcoming week, we're going to be working on those 2 different things. And I'm also going to go ahead and be sending a new features update for all the new features that we're working and timelines for all those. Just as of now, these are the current update that we have. That's going to go ahead and do it here for me. If you have any questions, make sure to reach out. We're always available. If you have any specific questions about onboarding your own course content, make sure you talk to us. We'll be happy to help you in any way that we can. That's going to go ahead and do it here for me, and I'll talk to you soon.